Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Suli G, and honestly this video is a little long overdue. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking to you all about my red hair, which doesn't look so red right now because the sun is not out too much, but like if I zoom in you can clearly see that I have red hair. So I wanted to do this video because I'm always getting questions all the time in my comments on YouTube, in my DMs on Instagram about my color, and I thought, being that I made a video already about it, that would suffice, but I guess it's time for an update. So I'm going to answer all of your questions about having red curls, about having red hair on natural hair. So if you'd like to learn more, please keep watching. The question that I get the most is, what color red is in your hair? And honestly, that's like a really hard question to answer in just one shot because there's different kind of levels to the red that I got. So I'll explain. When I go to the salon to dye my hair, right, which means like lifting the black color and dyeing my hair, the salon uses specific brands based on what I say. So when I go to the salon, my suggestion or my request from them is I want a deep, vibrant red, like an ox blood red velvet. So if you're talking about like the hues or like the tones of the red that I have in my hair, I always go to the salon and ask for ox blood or red velvet. Those are like my main colors of choice. However, I also ask for different dimensions of red. So I have different kinds of red in my hair. If you look closely, you'll see that there are curls that have bright red, and then there are curls that have darker red, right? So I usually ask for different hues, but the base or like the main color to reference is the ox blood and the red velvet, and then I'll get like a few tones lighter and a few tones darker. Now, when it comes to maintaining my color at home, in my previous video, which I'll put up here, I used to use a lot of Manic Panic's Vampire Red and Sparks Red Velvet. So those were two colors that I would use, and it's the same kind of tone, that red velvet ox blood color. Now I use overtoned deep red treatment just because it's a deep conditioner that also deposits red color, so it does 2-in-1 for me, and it's just really quick and easy. So I go for the deep red tone, and that's in one of my previous videos, which I'll also load here. But that's why the answer is not so easy, because it's like what brands I use and what colors I use really vary depending on if I'm doing it myself or if I'm going to the salon. But all in all, the short answer for that is red velvet or ox blood is usually my go-to color when I go to the salon and ask for a specific color. The next question that I get is, did you bleach your hair, or do you bleach your hair to get this red? Yes and no. I've had my hair bleached before, and I've also had my hair lifted, the color lifted, or that's what the hairstylist says anyway. So one is actually taking the bleach, which strips your hair and it kind of starts turning like orange, brassy, and then eventually it goes lighter and lighter, and then you deposit the red color. And then there is lifting your color, which I don't really know too much about lifting, but from what I was told, it's without using bleach and it's less harsh on your curls. Either way works fine. Let me just say that I've done bleach in my hair and still had my curls intact. I've done lifting my color and still have my curls intact. But what I will say is that is not something that I do at home. Somebody keeps like opening and closing the window. What I was saying was, I don't do that at home. Like, I don't bleach my hair, I don't lift my color, I leave all of that to the hairstylist. What I do is I just maintain the color. So like right now, for example, when this color starts to grow out, and maybe, I don't know, my hair grows really fast, so it's hard to give a number, but when this color starts to grow out, I'll go to the salon, they'll do the bleaching and the coloring, and then I'll maintain it until it completely outgrows again. So I don't do that myself. I mean, personally, I don't want to go through the stages and phases of accidentally damaging my hair and then having to like fix it all over again. I'd rather just pay someone to do that initially, and then I'll do the upkeep of the color. So I've done both. Yes, I've bleached and I've lifted my color, and they work well. But what I also will say is you have to go to someone who specializes in curly hair, and I cannot stress that enough. Going to the Dominican salon or just a regular salon and getting your hair bleached is not gonna work for your hair. curly hair stylists know how much bleach your hair can handle without compromising the curl shape. So if you want to get your hair colored, it's totally possible. Just please make sure that you are going to a curly hair stylist to get your color. The next question that I usually get is, how often do I recolor my hair? And for me right now, I don't color my hair super often because my hair is at the point where it's been red for about 4 years. So some of these colors are just permanent in my hair, whereas there's other strands that were newly colored and I have to keep coloring it. So when I first transitioned into red hair, I had to literally upkeep my color every, I want to say 4 to 6 weeks, because red, as I explained in my previous video, when it comes to the color red for hair dye, it is literally the smallest molecule colors of all the colors that you can dye your hair with, which means it comes out of the hair strand and bleeds out faster than other colors. So you really have to upkeep this color because it bleeds a lot. I haven't had any experience with any dyes that don't bleed. I know people have mentioned to me some dyes that don't bleed. I've never had that experience. In the more recent months, or I would say months to years, my hair has been bleeding less because, like I said, at this point, some of the color in my hair is permanent because I've had red for about 3 to 4 years. But when I first started, like every time I would get in the shower, it would just be red, eventually pink, sometimes orange, depending on how long I had the color in. So I would just say it's high maintenance, guys. Red is high maintenance. That's why you don't see a lot of people doing it. It's not only because it's a bold color, but it's a lot of maintenance. So if you want to transition to red, I'm just letting you know right now, it's a lot of maintenance. But after a while, if it's a color that you're gonna stick with, it'll stick to your hair and you'll get used to it. Which leads me to my next question. Is red hair a lot of work? Yes. Hands down, yes, yes, yes. Every time I style my hair when I have a new color, I have to put gloves on because it bleeds. When I have to color my hair, I have to put Vaseline all over here so that it doesn't get on my face. I mean, down to when I'm sleeping, I have to put like a towel on my pillow because I can't let the color bleed. And again, this is with wet hair and new red hair. As your hair stays red, obviously you experience that less and less. But like everything from cleaning the bathroom more often because the red goes onto your tub, which turns it pink if you have a white bathroom, and like washing my hair in the kitchen as opposed to in the bathroom to avoid having to like clean up all the time. So yes, I'm not gonna cut short or take the shortcut on this one. Red hair is a lot of work. And I'm trying to think if I have any more common questions that you guys ask me about my red hair. Again, I'll say that the brands that I use to retouch my hair are usually Manic Panic, which is more of like a conditioner texture. Spark, which is a dye, not so conditioning, but has a really rich color. And then Overtone, which has different hues or different shades of red along with different colors. I also got this new package in the mail from this brand. So the brand is called Lunar Tides, and I literally have like 6 different reds here. I'm gonna try and show you guys. So this is the brand Lunar Tides, and they know that I have red hair, so they sent me different shades of red. So I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what that looks like, right? So there's like this really vibrant red right here, then there's more of like a deep red over here. We have this dark color here. I don't know what this is. I haven't played with this yet, but this is another alternative. I mean, they seem to have a big platform on Instagram, so a lot of people do use them, and they are vegan and cruelty free. So worth trying. Very much reminds me of Manic Panic just in their packaging. I haven't opened it at all, but like Manic Panic is also vegan and cruelty free, so this might be worth trying if you want to get into like retouching your hair color. I will probably use this soon because I'm going to be retouching my hair soon. So I'll probably let you guys know what I think about this because I literally have like 7 different colors. Yeah, 7. So, but yeah, guys, those are like the main questions that I get all the time on Instagram. And like, I don't know, as many times as I try to refer to the old video, I guess it was time for a new video. So this is the updated version. If there are any questions that I did not answer, please let me know in the comments below and I will respond to you guys. If I need to make a part 3, I will, but I'm excited to hear what you guys think. If you guys are thinking about transitioning to red hair, Let me know if you had red curls or red hair in the past. I'd love to know your experience with it. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.